Hello, welcome back. Hope you all are doing fine. I've already started with this chapter, so go and watch my previous chapter if you have missed it. Okay, so in today's chapter, we will be covering 1.3, which is Structured Query Language SQL. Let's get started. Before moving on to the SQL topic, I just remembered last time after completing my video that I had forgot to take this topic also, which is on delete cascade कैसे set करते हैं. Okay, so this is the example, just 1 minute it will need. So see, create table student, roll number which is a data type, primary key, name varchar 10, course ID varchar. We had set a foreign key, right? So in the previous video, see, we had set a foreign key. We had learned how to set the foreign key constraint. ठीक है, तो nothing उसी में हमें करना है. Just we have to write further that on delete cascade word. ठीक है, just remember this. For setting a on delete cascade, ठीक है, we have to write on delete cascade keyword in the SQL query. Now let's get started with SQL. Now what is SQL? See, if this definition is asked in MSBT, you just have to write ki SQL is a structured query language. This is the very important thing to remember. Then we will write SQL lets you access and manipulate database. Okay. Now what can SQL do? See, SQL can execute queries against a database. It can retrieve data from a database. It can insert records in a database, update records in a database, and delete records from a database. Okay, if we want to execute some queries from in a database, ठीक है, तो SQL language, SQL query is used. Okay, if we want to retrieve the data, if we want to get the data, then also we use this language. Okay, to insert, to update, to delete. For all these cases we use structured query language. See, why again and again I am saying the full form, because it is very important to remember. Okay, so now structured query language का data type are the four things: char, varchar, numeric or number, date. Okay, this might get asked for 2 marks. Okay, so data type in SQL is char, size, varchar, size, or varchar 2. Varchar 2 is used to store more numbers. Like varchar का size I think is 4 byte, and varchar 2 has more. Okay, numeric or number, p comma s. This p comma s means floating. Okay, number can be integer, float, decimal, etc. Okay, now we have date function. Now char will store fixed length characters, varchar will store a variable length character, and number will store an integer or floating numbers. Date will store the value in dd yy format. Okay, see, in structured query language we have mainly 5 type of components, ठीक है, which are DDL, DML, DCL, DQL and TCL. DDL is data definition language, DML is data manipulation language, DCL is data control language, DQL is data query language, TCL is transaction control language. Okay, data definition language. See, in DDL we have some type of command which can modify the structure of database rather than the database का content. Okay, DDL command includes mainly drop, create, truncate, describe or disk, rename. Okay, see, DDL deals with the structure of the command, I mean database. Okay, structure includes like वो rows, वो column. You see that student के नीचे the rows and columns. Yeah, so that is the structure of database. ठीक है, now how create command is used. See, It is used to create a new table in the database. Syntax is create table, table name, and then we have column 1 data type, column 2 data type, column 3 data type, round bracket close, and a semicolon. Let's see an example of it. See, create table employee, open round bracket, name, then we have data type as varchar2, then 100. Then we have email varchar2, which is 50. Age, data type, that is number 3, then round bracket and then semicolon. This will create your table with the column name, email, and age. Okay. Now we have alter command. Alter is used to alter the structure of the data. Like if we want to alter something like name of the column or its data type or anything, okay? This change could be either to modify the characteristics of existing attribute or probably to add a new attribute. Okay, now here is your example. See, previous. So to add a new column in the table, this is our existing table which has name, email, and age. Now we have, in case we want to add a column, what we will write is alter. See, alter table, table name, add column name, data type, semicolon. Okay, this will alter the table and add a new column. Okay, alter in example, look at it. Alter table column employee, add city, data type 50. Okay, so you can see here the new column is created. Now if we want to modify a column in the table, then again we'll use alter command. So alter table, table name, modify, we will write modify. Okay, modify column underscore name, new data type. This will modify a column in a table. Now let's see the example. Alter table, modify a city varchar 80. So first you see city varchar was what, 50. Now it has become 80. Did you saw that difference? Yeah. Now we have further command in DDL, which is drop. Drop is used to delete both the structure and the record. Okay, means what? Okay, what I'm trying to say you is, suppose we are having a table called student having the data 1, 2, 3, Sita, Geeta, Nita, and phone number as something 999-888-777. So when we use a drop command, we can not only delete this thing, the data, like this data, but we can also delete the structure. Means samjho we have used a drop command for deleting the rows, so this all rows will get deleted and there will be no data. But if we want to delete the structure, means see these lines you see, if you means what happens ki if you delete the data or name, the structure never gets deleted. The structure is present and it holds in the memory. Okay? So if you delete the structure, then no memory space will also get reduced in short. Now we have another okay, first syntax for drop table is drop table ka naam, drop table name. Okay, now we have truncate table command. It is used to delete all the rows from the table and free the space containing the table. Truncate table name, okay, and truncate table employee. Truncate table will delete all the rows from the table and free the space containing the table. Okay, yeah, so I've completed with 1.3. Now in tomorrow's lecture I'll be taking 1.4 topic, which is different relational algebra operators. It is a very important topic, so I'm taking it in another video. Okay, I hope till now you understood everything. Okay, so if yes, let me know in the comment whether you are able to understand it, whether I should go more slow or fast or how. Okay, so thank you, see you in the next video. Bye bye.